No, que stop this. No, que stop this. No, que stop this. No, que stop this. No, que stop this.
Alright, we're cutting the timer short. We're at the top of the hour, so hi everyone. Hope everyone is doing wonderful on this fantastic day. We're cutting the timer short. Okay, hold on. That was way too loud. My apologies. Hi everyone. We are live for another installment of Persona 5. Yes, I dubbed it Break Place Persona 5 episode semicolon. I think we're nearing 20 hours into this game right now. And I think right now we just finished I guess part 1 of the train tower, whatever it's called. I'm new to this, so bear with me, chat. Right, Slippers is in VC. No one else. Let me just enter. This may get loud. Howdy. Alright, let me turn on.
Oh, sorry, I'm looking for something. So there you go. It's the Break Gamer Show. The Break Gamer Show.
Bruh. That's fine. Alright, let me turn on the
So
win.
you're gonna make fun of me. So I never knew that you needed to change your 1080p setting on your PS5 to actually play Blu-rays. Like I knew during the pandemic you couldn't hook up your capture card to the PS4 or 5 because it's illegal because they don't want you open sourcing movies and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't know. I have Akira on 4K. And I'm like, why isn't this working? Why isn't this working? Because I turned on HDCP and the whole screen went black. And I'm like, so I had to safe reboot my PS5 to get it back to its original settings. And then I went on Reddit and they're like, yeah, just for your HDMI, make it set to 1080p if you don't have a 4K TV. I'm like,
yeah.
wow. So now, Frank, you have a 4K Blu-ray player too. You're like, I'm Break Gamer.
Yeah, and in fact, I've experimented by watching the Super Mario Brothers movie on it, so.
That's so cool. It's the first time I've had this system in, let's say, I've had it 2 years, no, 3 years, and I just started experimenting 4K. I forgot I had movies. That's what Twitch does to you. It's your fault.
Why is it my fault?
His break had been like, no, you have a 4K Blu-ray player on your PS5. I'm like, I forgot I had that.
Honestly, Slippers, between you and me, I'm just more of a DVD person. I don't care about 4K.
If the option is in my lap, I'm gonna use it. Like, I've been Blu-ray for God knows how long.
I mean, heck, hold on.
The Great Gamer Show on PP5. PP5. Hey Gamer, I also have Persona 4, and that's gonna probably come in 2026.
Like, literally, Slippers, this is the only 4K Blu-ray I have. Super Mario Brothers.
Real?
Yeah, that's the only 4K Blu-ray I have.
I have Ghost in the Shell. It's an amazing anime on Blu-ray. I can't find it. And then I have Coco in 4K, and then I have Spider-Man Homecoming in 4K.
I may have a few Blu-rays, but I'm more basic DVD.
Hi, it's Break Gamer. I get them on sale, and then I purchase a DVD when I buy my Switch game.
Bruh.
I love Mario so much, I bought a 4K, a Blu-ray version, and a regular DVD version.
I guess we're gonna wait for Jim, so we don't...
Well, you know, I'm gonna be, like, scouring my DVD collection. You see my shelf. You're on. If you need anything, Slippers, I'll hear you.
Slippers, I have a lot of movies myself, so...
What? Movies?
Movies, yeah!
So you have movies, but you won't see the movies that, like, hey, you seen this? I've heard of it, I've never seen it.
You have to also remember, Slippers, when I was younger, I had no, like, way of controlling myself.
Well, I understand, but now you're, like, in your 30s, and now you can explore, like, the good films. Like, I am, like, ready. I think this summer I'm gonna, and Jim said I could, I'm gonna start showcasing films in the service.
See, like, I want to say when I turned 18, I was able to maybe just be able to finally understand, like, some of these movies, but...
Yeah. Well, I am very, very out there. My dad sat me on his lap and sang the HBO theme song to me on his lap when I was 4, so that's why I know all these movies. Na 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 na.
Wait, when... The only way I had HBO at the time, minus Max nowadays, was when DirecTV was saying, hey, we're going to let you watch HBO for a few days, free of charge. Or
that was my dad's knock-on. It's an allegory. That was his church, was HBO. He would always watch it.
See, I think at the time, right before we got rid of DirecTV, I think we were able to start watching Encore, like the Encore movies and stuff like that, because we had the Encore package.
That's cool.
Also,
The sad thing is I know those stations.
Also, Beagle, thank you for redeeming first, by the way. I don't know if I said that. But yeah, here, we're going to wait on Jim, and then we are going to proceed forward in the story of Persona 5.
Persona 5!
Bruh.
Oh, I have Incredibles 2 on Blu-ray. I forgot I had that. Oh, that's so great. Great show.
Probably the only time I've ever gotten Disney movies on DVD is if I find them at a yard sale.
I like yard sales on Frankie.
Alright.
Oh my goodness. They probably had their Ghost in the Shell. I haven't touched them probably since I moved to the apartment.
I guess while we're waiting, see if I still have it.
Got all my anime, let's go! Let's go!
Ah!
Oh, it's on Cowboy Bebop on TV. Let's go!
Slippers? You may not like me. You may not like me for what I'm about to say.
I've never seen Cowboy Bebop.
Do you remember when I bought Spirited Away?
Yeah.
I still haven't seen it.
And you own it?
I own it.
Right, that's it. I'm disowning you.
Get out of here, Break Gamer. Phony. He's a phony, guys. He probably buys DVDs and then lets them sit. He's like,
I'm gonna go get this game. I'm gonna pre-order the Switch too.
I think what I want to do is if I'm able to do the whole, Discord hangout thing, is to have like a first time watching with the community. Just
Jin said I could do that. I just have to recommend the movies, and I think I want to start it this summer. I was going to do it in February, but the summer's good because everybody's free and the weather's nice. Oh, I found my Kooky movie. Let's go! Monsters Inc. got Blu-ray. Let's go! I haven't touched these
Dude,
six-side
Spirited
movies.
Away is so good. You gotta watch it. It's so comfy.
So, Jim, I'm
Hello.
stupid. Break knew this, and I didn't. And I have the PS5 for 3 years already. So, in order to put a Blu-ray or 4K in the player, you need to turn on HDCP because they don't want you. If you have a capture card and you put it in OBS, you can't stream it because it's a movie and they don't want people open sourcing capturing. So, I turned on HDCP 2 days ago, and the entire screen went black. So I went on Reddit, and they're like, "Oh yeah, just go on HDMI and change it to 1080p." So I did that, and I put Akira in 4K, and I'm like, "Oh my god, I got my 4K Blu-ray player working, and I never used it in 3 years. So now I'm going through all my movies. They haven't 2021.
Did the game? Please tell me the game didn't crash.
No, it didn't crash. What are you talking about? It's a Switch game.
It literally just
It must have lost the internet connection because I guess you turned on the internet connection for the game.
Oh yeah. Your Switch is like, oh, there's no internet, so
Yeah.
just put it back on. You'll be fine.
Connection must have just died
Hold
for some
on.
reason.
It's fine.
Hey, I saw on the forum. Nice job sticking it to that stalker. My Phantom Aficionado website came in handy, didn't it? What are you talking about? Enlighten me. It's okay, you don't have to say it. I know deep down in my heart that it was useful. Anyway, I'm in Shibuya right now. I would love if you would come hear me out about your future actions. I'll be waiting at the diner in Shibuya. You gotta swing by.
What is he up to?
I'm wondering that myself, Morgana.
Great game for smoke. All my
Things bad, with the special activities.
Oh, wait, Nightmare Before
Sorry about that.
3D.
I haven't been getting a lot of sleep lately. I've been staying up managing the fan site all night. Every night. I think it's called PR.
I don't understand.
You want to know more? Basically, there's no point to taking down bad guys if nobody's gonna know about it. That's why I've started a blog for posts from people you guys saved, while filtering out the haters. We need the Phantom Thieves to be seen in the proper light if we want to make the name popular, right?
Yeah, Seymour and the Wii U gang. You've done good, kid.
Really? Just hearing you say that makes my all-nighters worth it. So, actually, I really want to know how you punish people. Don't worry, I'm not gonna ask. It wouldn't be any fun if you just up and told me. After all, the Phantom Thieves have a reputation for being secretive. I wish I could be more like you guys somehow.
Slippers, like, this may even sound weird, but I even gotten a few Blu-rays that I guess Sony must have done a promotion when you bought a PS3, and we had a few, which I don't think cost us anything.
But I'll still be here to draw attention to the stuff you do. You can leave that part to me. I'm gonna use my fan site to promote the Phantom Thieves and weed out any negative comments. Your popularity is gonna be at my mercy. Or, my fingertips. It's like I'll be your strategic image management representative, so to speak.
Strategic, what?
strategic image management representative. Rolls off the tongue.
Strategic image management. Bleh. Like, God, say that 5 times
English
fast.
words.
Say that 5 times fast.
Titles more than just for show.
Strategic image management representative. Oh, right, it's not that hard.
I said that. Say it 5 times fast, though.
His reputation is tiring work.
Bruh.
Go ahead, break this.
Warren gets all sorts of weird posts, including tons of things unrelated to reforming society.
I'm not doing it. I tried saying it once and it messed me up.
To defeat the purpose of the
Well,
site,
dang.
the truth of
Would've
the
been
fan
funny.
thieves was buried among all that garbage.
Garbage?
Oh, but you don't need to worry. I'll sort through all the trash. Speaking of which, I've actually already found some worthwhile info about our very own school.
Hmm?
Our quest to boost your
Yeah, let's go.
popularity
We're definitely
has
get some pay
started.
attention to the story this time.
I'll give it my all.
Mishima seems motivated. Arcana Moon, rank 2.
All right.
Alright. Mishima will now give you information on targets and mementos. After making a target, have a change of heart, meet with Mishima to deepen the trust between you. He will give you more information on new targets. Okay.
So basically, like side quests.
Working myself, though.
Just like side missions, that's understandable.
You can do them, or you don't have to, but you can get some nice rewards if you do.
Man, I'm exhausted. I think I'd fall asleep on the spot if I weren't talking to you. I should head home.
Get some sleep.
See
Bruh.
you later.
Oh, James, listen to this. I was checking the fan site earlier and found a bunch of hater comments about the Phantom Thieves. It got me so mad, I'm not even sleepy anymore. At this point, I might as well pull an all-nighter fighting back. Calm down. Don't worry, I'm cool. Staying up after an all-nighter gives this natural high, you know? But still... Anyway, I'm gonna work my butt off. Just watch me. Well, duty calls. I better set out for the Battle of the Fan Site. Time for a wild night of modding and banning. Oh, brother. Alright, fast forwarding to the evening.
Hey,
Your midterms are coming up, aren't they? Better make sure you're steady. What about that dinner in Shibuya that Mishima told you about? Could be a good place for studying, right? You have permission to go outside at night, so no time like the present.
well then.
That reminds me, the Home Shopping Network is airing today. You want to check out the TV? Ah, sure. Let's see what QVC has to say. Hi everyone, it's time to do some shopping. Here's what we got for you today. Here we go, the relaxation set. Everything you need for when you are not feeling your best. 1 Recover Oil, 3 Relax Gel, and 3 Alert Capsules. Are you seeing this? What a great deal. But that's not all, there's more. If you act now, in the next 5 minutes, we'll double it. I mean, next up we have the Bio Nutrient Set. Great for anyone with a green thumb, or love of plants. 1 Mega Fertilizer, and 5 Garden Energy. These will be both in one set, what a steal. They're both such great items I can't decide which one to get. Alright, this is a limited item. Today's the one and only day it will be available, and of course the price is just right. You won't see this kind of deal ever again. Oh, the phones are already ringing off the hooks. Only a few remaining. Now's your chance to buy.
Hey,
Apparently the phones are ringing non-stop. If we buy one, then the other will probably be sold out before we get it. Well, I already know what I want. Relaxation set. Oh, another buyer just came in. Thank you so much. Oh, they're both sold out. The last customer was extraordinarily lucky. We'll try to get your order to you as quickly as possible. Goodbye for now. We'll see you again next time with another fabulous product only on QVC. Goodbye for now.
Well then.
Now all we have to do is wait for it to arrive. Well, we're going to Shibuya.
You got that?
You're still under probation. Be sure to keep that in mind. Of course. Alright, so we need to go to Shibuya. Alright, so there is a restaurant they mentioned. Oh, what do we have here? I try to entrust adults in the world. That's why I poured my soul into this song. To restore our hope, I give you breaking school. I am not going to sing. Hey, Slippers! Slippers are saying your name!
What are you talking about?
Some person using the song saying, "Who the hell hit my slippers?"
Good job, Frankie. You're hilarious.
Thanks, baby! Can't you feel the passion of my soul? I felt it. Oh, don't be late for school. Yeah, I'm not gonna be harsh. That would be so harsh. Alright. Is it? No. That's underground. Let's go up here. So where is that restaurant? It's not there. Station Square? Yeah, I think. Oh, I think. No. I'm going the wrong way. Central Street.
Let's make fun of it.
Alright, I think it's in here.
I think it's in here, guys. I love this game, guys. Jim, you're so cool. Slippers, thanks for helping.
Hey, thanks, Slippers.
Study.
Slippers, I shoe in this game. First time.
Sure, let's go in.
So this, just so you know, some Japanese knowledge. This is Shibuya, and it is the busiest city in all of Japan. It is never like not busy.
Yeah, all the locations in this game, they're real Japanese cities and towns. It's really cool.
And one thing I found interesting of a series, and I think I only remember this based off the map. I think it's like an RPG, and the game world is literally the Japan satellite map or something like that, if I remember correctly. I have to find it. Alright, so we have a new menu now that renovations are finished. Let's see here. Recommend the surprise Sando or the nostalgia state. Honestly, I'm gonna go nostalgia. Alright, be right back with your order. That's a lot to snack on while you're studying. The proportions are definitely grand.
Hey.
You sure look happy. Did you savor the taste of Grandma's kindness? For some reason, I thought it said Grandma's kidneys.
Grandma's kidneys?
I don't know why. I thought for a moment it said Grandma's kidneys.
Oh man. Right, do we need to talk about some things, man?
No.
You're savoring the taste of Grandma's kidneys?
No.
Hey, Seymour wants his grandma's kidneys. Let's go, Pokemon. Nutritious.
Nutritious.
Figure stuff up.
I did, and I deserved it. Alright, I think it's already reconnected to the internet, so.
I think Break Gamer needs a stump toe redeem, or someone redeems it and he actually stumps toe on you. Anytime he says something ridiculous.
Please don't. I'm not going to. Oh, pollen warning.
Okay, so you have a 6.3% approval.
You're
The
the-
little meter there tells you what the public thinks of you.
It's
Getting numb.
pollen allergy. Honestly, allergies suck in general, in my opinion. Can't go to the mountains even if I want to. My eyes and nose would gush like rivers. That sounds awful.
Seems pretty rough.
Yes, it does. The pollen problems have only just begun. This might affect mementos the way the weather does. So now I gotta focus on the weather system.
Actually, the wonderful thing about the weather system break is they will let you know what is happening and how it affects your party, so don't worry about it.
Okay.
Morgana's already telling you, so I wouldn't be like,
Oh, one thing I got to figure out and make sure I pay attention to.
no, the game will tell you.
Allergies? Oh, maybe. I do feel kinda dazed and everything feels weird.
Maybe we need to get some Claritin.
But, actually, I've been having this feeling that someone's watching me. I hope not. Oh, maybe I just can't shake off the feeling of infiltrating a palace.
Especially like a big train station.
We're always cautious of not being noticed, you know? So it has to be my imagination. Yeah.
Eh. Let me pull something.
It is literally telling you what you can do with pollen.
Hey, don't you
Right
think
there.
the atmosphere at the school's kind of different now? What do you mean? You mean with there being no Kamoshida? Yeah, nobody ever talked about him out in the open like this before. That's true. I wish someone would just thank us for it or something. Either way, everything has worked out for the best. After all, Kamoshida's actually been punished for his crimes. That's victory enough for me. I agree. I wonder what's gonna happen to him now. Well, we're about to find out at some point. I mean, he's a famous criminal at this point, right? He's gonna have to deal with people hating him forever. That might be true, but I don't have any sympathy for him. He got what he deserved. For sure. Alright, what do we got? Hey, I got some new info for you. I saw on the fan site, but I've heard about it at the school too. Anyway, there's a guy at the school whose bullying has gone too far. I want to help the victim, but that's impossible for me. But I bet the Thanta Thieves could do something about it. I mean, you already changed the heart of that stalker, so this should be a breeze, right? Honestly, piece of cake. You're amazing. The bully is a brown-haired guy frequently seen standing out of the front of the school entrance. And from what I could tell, his name is Daisuke Takanashi. I know you can handle this. Okay, so we have a new target. Alright, let's see what we... Alright, request received.
Yep.
Alright, let's head... Oh wait, are we still able to?
Daisuke, it's Daisuke break.
Daisuke, okay.
Not Daisaki.
For some reason I was either thinking Saki or Suki, like the one from two...
Sue as in the girl Sue, and Ki as K-I. Suki.
I need to remember that one character from Too Fast, Too Furious named Suki.
Let's go!
Alright.
So, Brain, they're literally telling you the advantage you have with pollen in the air.
Okay. Don't worry about that stuff. Let's just ignore the details and go charging head first. That's easy for you to say, but we don't even have a target. That's actually not a problem anymore. Some intel has came from Mishima.
Alright!
Alright, perfect timing. Let's just go in right now then. You really do anything to avoid studying, huh? Alright, confirming Memento's request. Checking your information on target by selecting View Request at the hideout or by pressing X to view request in the main menu. Once the information has been confirmed, you can begin by selecting Explore Mementos. Mementos can be explored even without a target, but time will pass as it would in a palace infiltration. Exercise caution when near a time limit.
The thing is, the game will always tell you what to do. I won't even worry, like,
Oh, yeah, that goes after the palace. It's too much.
no, you have plenty of time. Even if you clear the palace, those quests can be fulfilled and still make plenty of time. So I wouldn't worry about it.
Do you think I should just infiltrate palace right now?
Well, I'm gonna tell you right now, you have
to infiltrate.
Yeah, he has explore Mementos. You have no choice. The game is making you do it.
Let's.
I think you do as part of the tutorial, but yeah.
Yeah, so you gotta go to Mementos. It's part of the game. Nothing.
Normally you could infiltrate the palace from this menu, but you only have access to one, and it disappeared already because Kabushi is already.
So you gotta clear some stuff in Mementos first before the story progresses. So they're making you go to.
Let's check on that before we head into more. So
And
we.
you have plenty of time to hang out with your posse, so don't even worry about it.
Whoa.
If you look at the missions, it says act like an honest student. You're already doing that. Search your next target. You literally have to go to Mementos to do that. So you're doing fine.
It doesn't even seem like Break is worried, but you say like every 3 minutes, oh Break, I wouldn't even worry about it.
Yeah, that's.
No, I'm meeting Break where he's at, because out of the blue he's gonna be like,
Slippers, what do you think?
What?
Bruh. Slippers. Alright. The Phantom Thieves are coming for a small target that's enough for the calling card. That alone will put some fear in them for a while. Even that Nakahara must have been seeing Mishima's comment about him on the fan site. That's why the nav picked up on him. Can we really leave something that important to someone else? The desires of the Mementos shadows are nothing compared to those by the palace rulers. So we need to unanimously agree on our target, no ignoring the rules, even for small ones. Anyway, let's get discussing the intel. Let's get to Anyway, let's get to discussing the intel we've gathered.
Listen
I
up.
can't read.
This intel is on an arrogant brown-haired bully. He's a student at Shunjin Academy. Things have gone a little too far for just bullying, though. He's abusing and blackmailing kids.
I'm gonna make him pay.
Alright, he's a perfect target. Come on, let's take him down. Are you sure you aren't just excited to go to Mementos? Then again, we can't really leave a guy like that to be. We should go. No objections, right?
Yep.
We're good to go if you're okay with it. That's a unanimous decision. Okay, all that's left is to take down the target in Mementos. Alright, let's do it. Okay, and... Wait.
Watch Break over Mementos.
No, I forgot to hang out with this person. Doggone it.
I think he's fine.
Alright,
I just hope we're not stressing about it even more by just saying all these things.
Alright, let's do it. Let's go, let's go!
What are you doing? You doing alright?
Yeah.
Not like stressed or anything, right? I know there's a lot of things to remember, but...
I mean, it's kind of like, and I hate to use this movie for example, Inspector Gadget.
Why, there's all gadgets?
No, like, if you ever watched the infamous live-action one with Matthew Broderick, they gave him a book, and it was ginormous. This is literally like that.
No, just do it and Break. The game will walk you through what you need to do. Just focus on one thing at a time. The game is non-linear. It does not make you be like, oh, here's 5 things, figure it out. It's not Zelda. It's persona and they guide you. So
Alright.
you're on easy, so I wouldn't worry about it.
It'll definitely have an impact on them. Oh no, please. Mementos is affected by the emotions of the public. So what you're saying, weather changes people's feelings and that turn changes Mementos? Not just Mementos, the shadows inside too. The type of change will depend on what kind of weather it is. This might turn out to be useful. On days with bad weather like rain, Mementos will be more dangerous. However, this could be a chance to get extra items. Enemy reinforcements will be more common, but sometimes it will be rare enemies. Also, the items you find may be more valuable, and there will be a greater number of chests, so make good use of these chances.
Hey.
What happens when there's a ton of pollen? I'm not too sure, but the impact of mementos is determined by how the public's feeling. How have other people been seeming to you? Come to think of it, some of the kids in my class have bad allergies. They all seem really out of it. Apparently the medicine makes them feel sleepy. I see. There might be a similar effect in the mementos then. On days with heavy pollen, in addition to the usual effects of bad weather, the shadows in mementos will sometimes be sleeping.
Let's go.
So it'll probably be easier to beat shadows or ignore them completely. Let's find out.
Let's do this. No.
Well then.
Alright, Joker, what do you want to do?
This is essentially a buff for you.
Yeah,
It's easy to
so
sneak
you go to
past.
mementos, and all the shadows are sleeping.
Yeah.
Run them over, and so you can just breeze right through where you need to go. It's
Honestly,
the other weather you should be concerned about, but that's not for a long time.
I think...
Also, yes, you get to change what the car looks like if you want.
The shadows' presence have moved. It looks like the structure of the palace, of the place, is different after all. I mean, you did say it changed every time we come in, right? That's right. The orientation of the tracks surely shifted. Anyway, we gotta get used to this. Let's get going. Are we seriously? Get in the car. Alright. I just want to open this map up. Alright, so we got 2 doors. Let's go over here. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can run them over.
The fun part of the mementos is it will guide you, and you're literally exploring. Like, it's really fun.
The first move is ours.
Alright, so let's do Persona.
So you can even attack really hard shadows, break, because they'll be sleeping. So you're like stopping the game right now.
Okay. And down.
Who's next?
A spectacular victory.
A spectacular victory indeed. Oh, okay. Ooh, okay. So
You can also get a ton of XP because you're sleeping.
I might take advantage of the XP. So let's go. Let's go to you.
Persona.
3 remaining. We can do it. Dance, Carmen.
Oh my god, I can hear him just stopping the game now.
Pass the baton and follow.
They have your Twitch stream on mute. I don't want overlap sound.
This is the last
And I'm
one.
hearing upper hand in Discord.
Okay.
That was incredible, Skull.
And another win. Alright, so we got some more XP.
Okay.
That was so easy, I'm yawning.
All right, a chest. Joker.
Alright, let's get this. Alright, Sleepy Vile S. Okay, so you can go.
The wonderful thing about Persona 5, its inventory is absolutely nothing like Paper Mario. It hold
I see
crap
the
ton of stuff,
platform. Should we keep
minus
going?
Persona.
I want to go. I want to make sure we got every possibility.
Joker, a treasure chest.
All right.
Oh,
All right. We got. Let's use our lockpick. Exorcism water. Okay.
You can throw that on a Persona and it will paralyze them. Okay. Ah.
I guess. I guess let's get out of the car and go down. Now we're going to area 2. Hey, this is where we came last time, right? Yeah, just like I expected, the path is still open. Alright, tell you what, before we proceed, I'm
Go
gonna...
back.
Correct. So,
I'll break you down.
let me put a little message in the chat just saying BRB.
You can also save here if you'd like.
I might do that before we proceed. Alright, BRB.
have no idea the storm is late, and I know you're gonna do it.
I'm gonna do it for like 20 minutes when he shows up.
I literally just came back and I just see Slippers just spamming a whole row of emojis. Or
They're all
emo.
Morgana dancing you.
Dancing you what?
They're all dancing you.
Oh, I thought for a second you were gonna be like saying, they're dancing you, you dork.
No, that's not. I said they're dancing you. Whatever.
Alright, I guess we'll go down to the next floor.
Hi guys, I'm Frank Gamer. I like SpongeBob SquarePants.
Alright, Path of Aeutobas?
Rick's favorite song is the friendship song. from
Chose.
SpongeBob.
Chose a he.
What
There's
was
the
it?
friends
Was it
who
Romeo?
is-
Are you the one who did that?
Rick's favorite song plays all the time in just what a music.
I knew it. Mementos filled me in on it. But thank you. I should be able to find more flowers deeper down. Well, I should get going. Good job.
Good job. That's wild. We bumped into that guy again. What was his name? You mean Jose, right? He's such an adorable little kid, isn't he? Panther, I'm adorable too, you know. Yeah. Anyway, he said he was looking for flowers and wanted our help, right? He seems to reward us too. Doesn't it seem like helping him would be worth it? I guess. I am kind of curious about what we'll get. Why don't we go look for him? He's probably still around here. Looking for him is fine and all, but remember that it's risky to stay in one area for too long. There's this one really fearsome shadow in Mementos. If we hang around too long, it'll hunt us down.
For real?
I beg your pardon?
You'll see, Rick. Or hopefully.
He's not easy. I think he'll be fine.
That doesn't make any difference.
If you spend too much time...
Excuse for everything. It's just, he's not easy.
If you...
Too much time in an area, break. Leave. Spend at least 2 to 5 minutes per area. If you keep going in circles, I want to get XP, then yeah, it'll show up. If you move constantly,
So basically, if I keep moving, I won't see him.
I think, if I'm not mistaken, the time limit is 5 minutes, not counting cutscenes or anything.
Oh.
so I said 2 to 5 minutes.
Alright, so...
Now, here's something
I don't think it counts in battle either, so you don't need to worry about.
So-
Here's something.
It's only when you're driving.
In the original, you could exploit the Reaper and get to level 100 in 20 minutes, but they patched it in Roy.
So I...
Literally in the vanilla, if you literally sit there and just track them down, and you do one move, you can get to 120, so they patched it in Royal, so don't even try it.
The Reaper is extremely powerful. Engaging it is not advised. If you hear sound of chains, leave the area immediately.
Let's go.
Look how Break is yelling, like, oh my god!
If you hear that, run like hell, or you'll probably die.
Alright, we're gonna have to hightail this. We may not even read this.
You don't hear it, Break!
Right, I love how, like, you could have seen him in previous tours. As soon as you now know about him, now you're just like, oh, we need to hide him. Right, there is a very low chance that you'll ever spend more than 5 minutes.
The encounter rate went way down since the original.
It's not an encounter rate, it's a timer.
Yeah. There was no timer in the original to show that.
Also, right, again, you don't need to rush it. The time limit doesn't count battles, it's only when you're driving around. You don't need to rush it, don't worry.
I think I'm like Mario now.
How fast he's selecting everything.
Oh, like, what the heck?
No, why is he panicking?
I'm trying not to panic.
Why are you panicking? You have to do this on every floor because he's gonna appear on every floor. Why are you panicking?
Don't
No reason.
re-break.
And Break, if you use your brain, if you accidentally encounter him, you can defeat him.
Okay. Purposely order around on the floor, you'll more than likely.
That was easy, huh?
Don't worry, just my goodness, it's simple as saying.
You can beat him, but yeah, you probably won't. It's still way away.
Alright.
Joker!
Oh, frick.
Actually, I beat him 5 times. This is required for each.
I
Ooh!
number.
First.
Hey, I got to level 100 in 20 minutes.
Good for you, Slippers.
Well, no, and then Royal came out and they're like, we're packing it, sorry. Storm is light, 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 storm is light.
Slappers! Calm yourself down. And So I need to find Jose.
Huh? Oh!
Alright, let's open this.
Isn't it pronounced Jose in the game?
That's what I just said, Jose. I'm trying to pronounce it the way they pronounce it.
How is it?
Yeah.
I was being extra on purpose. I just said to Jim, I said, I'm going to sing Storm is Light, and wanted to go extra. The later someone is, the louder it is.
You go extra.
Yeah, we freaking flashbang to me with ear version.
Trust me. Let's go. One day, I'm like super light, you guys can make fun of me. Being a
Alright.
Victory!
Oh, don't worry, I will.
All right.
Okay.
Easy win. They were
What about
nothing.
breaks? Like, I'm down, I just wanted to be louder.
TCG pocket packet.
Oh, I think I see Jose. Yes.
Mister!
I think he's set to spawn on this floor because of tutorial purposes, but normally Jose spawning on a floor is completely random. So if you ever find him, you should probably see him.
Yes, talk to him.
Okay, what's gonna be my
Now you can use all those flowers that you got.
Feeling strong human desires coming from this successor, but it still hasn't reached its full potential. May I see it? I won't do any damage to it.
more terrible.
I just do this, and then this. Done. Here you go, mister.
Oh, look!
Now
I got Pikachu EX!
Let me know if you find any others like it.
It's
Okay?
a card I don't have.
Learning
so-
about desires also teaches me more about humans.
Okay, so we found Jose, so now we can go down to
My
the
goodness.
Okay, Break, did you understand what he did or no?
a little bit, but I'm
So those, the, seats that you find in the palace,
yeah.
you merge them into one, you hand them to Jose, and you make special stuff for you.
Oh, I see.
You wanna know something funny?
Sure.
Like, right after Jim did the Final Fantasy fanfare, the video in the background in my room plays the Final Fantasy fanfare. That is very funny. Just the irony.
So, Break, a goal in the back of your mind when you're investigating a palace and you find the lost seeds, it's right there. You'll get them into 3 skulls. You take them to Jose anytime you're in Mementos, and he'll make stuff for you.
Speaking of,
Now, the stamps, you can trade them in for, like, special stuff.
Okay.
Make sure to grab Sam's when you see him.
Alright, now I'm gonna go down to that floor.
I fucking hate this. And guess what? The stamps are also random.
Yes. If you find
Find
one,
one that floor, sometimes they can be on the same floor if you revisit a floor. I had to go back and forth for hours to get everyone in the game. It was
so you 100%ed mementos. Good job.
yeah, pretty much.
It's kind of dumb.
It's kind of dumb.
Okay.
Pretty sure that there are set
Great,
ones.
we just get the flower. Oh my goodness.
That's...
The checkpoint floors where you can save, there's always a stamp there, but other than that,
They float in the train tracks, so if you get back in your car, you'll be able to get that.
Then
Alright, so...
I am shocked. I had to explain the seed gathering for Jose. I thought Rick picked that up.
Gotta remember, I kind of remember so much of the game, so I'm just taking my time.
like, you know, there's a lot of things to remember.
Yes. So you know you have to get seeds at the end of your palace. Oh, let's take it to Jose. You don't have the time constraint to do so. Just be sure to do it.
Only one more.
It's a big constant game.
Serves you right.
Let's talk.
And funny enough, I think it's still smaller than Xenoblade X.
Oh yeah.
Damn it.
shoot.
Ah, bruh.
Just what I expect from you, Joker.
So yeah, Storm, the one thing you missed, I've just now learned about the Reaper.
That's what happened. And literally as soon as he gained the knowledge that he exists, he immediately just started panicking. Just like, oh, we gotta hightail it out of that first battle. He immediately spam clicks everything. Even though the timer doesn't one in battle, they're like, hey, calm down.
Calm down.
Yeah, I need to take...
Storm, I told Drake, don't worry about the Reaper. In the original, you could exploit it and get to level 100 in 5 minutes.
I don't know why I told him this, but...
Yeah.
I know that.
Oh,
In the original, you could, in the original, if you went in at blue season, you could just farm him due to him being affected by blue season.
that's so fun. And then Roy, they're like, no, we're patching it, sorry, we're patching it, but you're
Yeah, I mean, the Reaper's kind of meant to be the big, scary, run away from the boss thing.
His first use riding specifically.
Alright, I think I found the boss area, so just finish this up and...
It's being exploitable like that kind of makes the first like a bit oops.
Alright, we'll give you the baton.
Man, Breakbook's running over Shadow. Sick individual.
We'll give it to you, Seymour. Alright, we'll do that, and then we're down to one. Ow. That.
We're done here. Let's go. Nice work, team.
At least he's using Baton Pass. I don't think he'd ever use it again.
Okay. We beat him. Alright.
Alright, let's go in and let's finish this battle.
Man, what a great Persona song.
Oh.
Alright, that's Takanashi's shadow, huh? That guy's bullying is really bad. From what I heard, it's mostly blackmail, taking money from people, that kind of thing. If we don't make...
That kind of thing.
What a dick. If we don't make him have a change of heart, his bullying might even get worse. Alright, let's do it.
It's not my fault.
I love how, like, these these characters you see is making Brick like square up a
Just hearing it, it's almost like, I don't want to have to put up with the Reaper.
Wow, Break.
Reaper will not find you.
The Reaper's fine are fine.
I know, just...
Unless you actively are just loitering around on purpose.
That break, they paid Clint. They're just about 20 hours of Persona. I think the game's gonna kick my butt.
Bruh.
Although also Slippers gave the excuse, I was like, oh, he's not using those, that'll be fine.
Oh.
That's okay, qualify for the Reaper, he'll still kick your ass.
It depends how hard. It depends how hard on him. I think Break will survive. If Break moves.
Persona 3 barely gave you any warning for the Reaper reappeared.
Unfortunately, trust me, Break, I tried to capture. You cannot capture. It's a boss. You have to see Jack Frost.
Sorry.
Alright, let's do it. Ow!
Yeah, you get normally captured. That's usually the thing.
I remember I first encountered him during the boss, and I'm like, I want him. I'm like, wait, I gotta defeat him? This sucks. I think it's also unlocks the ability to capture the boss recipe.
Let me handle this.
Alright, let's just have it, Luigi. Ooh! Alright, so let's do the all-out attack. And...
Poor Jack Frost.
Not enough. Alright, Persona. And down. 588 experience. And everyone is at a level 14 and a level 11 pixie. So what did we just get? Adverse Resolve. Alright, so our next skill at level 17 is Rampage.
That is a physical damaging skill.
You're gonna hurt me. And I don't want people taking my money from me anymore. What are you talking about? If I don't go after him, I'm the one who's gonna get bullied. I can't take it. I just can't. Oh, so there's actually a bigger bully. Didn't you just say it's people's own fault for not standing up for themselves? That's, please help me. Alright. Well, thank you, you wonderful Phantom Thieves. This guy, fickle fella, isn't he? I'm counting on you guys, promise. And you better apologize to those people who you bullied. Alright, we got a treasure. And it's a protein. Alright, request is complete.
Hey!
That went well. What should we do? Keep exploring? There are no more targets in this area. Let's our next move. Let's go back to the entrance. Alright. Ooh, the Velvet Row. You know what? Nah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you know what?
What are you stuck on, Break?
Do I want to leave? I will lose 37 flowers. But the thing is, this
flowers are only good while you're in momentum.
Yeah, so...
the thing is,
Yeah, like once you leave, yeah, they're gone.
the thing is,
Here's the thing, Break, if you capture the flowers, you gotta go directly to Jose to, like, spend them. The thing is, though, once you leave, you're still gonna find hundreds of flowers. It's not...
Yeah, you don't need to worry about losing. The find them all the time.
yeah, you know what? I'm
Just basically while you're there, make sure you try to spend them right before you leave.
Just so you know, that necklace that Jose gave you can equip it to one of your characters. It will help you in battle on this.
The thing is, though, the stuff they had available, I'm like, I have plenty. I'm like, do I really want to get...
No, I'm talking about the necklace that Jose gave you in exchange for your seeds.
Oh, okay, okay.
That is an item you can equip to any of your character, and it will immensely help you. The necklace will tell you what it does, too, so you're... It's not like, oh, randomly I put it on here, I don't know what it does.
Okay. I'm pretty exhausted from going to the metaverse. Let's just take it easy here instead of going out. Alright, exploring the metaverse will leave you drained, so it's best to not travel far afterwards. You can, however, spend time on LeBlanc in your room, so plan accordingly.
You're back. Yo.
Oh, the Home Shopping Network came.
Hey, get your items.
Recover Oil. Relax Gel. Alert Capsule.
Oh.
Oh, I'm going to. Must be what you ordered off the TV. Alright, let's go up and then we'll just take care of what we need to do on the instant messaging. We don't need to work out because we are basically exhausted. Alright, listen to this. Oh.
Hey, Frank, remember when you traveled the metaverse, you thought you were going to go back in time by going...
Yeah, don't remind me.
We're going back in time, guys. We're going back in time.
Back to the future.
Ah, stinks.
Hey, Seymour.
So now you know, Greg, you travel in the metaverse. I'm glad Greg didn't play this when the game Metaverse was on, because then he would just brain stuff.
Honestly, I think if I would have played it originally, I probably would have tried to have gotten overpowered.
Looks like you're attending school seriously. You also seem pretty close with Takamaki-san if you're both coming to school together. You just transferred here, though. I guess you two really click.
We do. We're in the same class.
I see. You seemed a lot closer than that yesterday morning. I heard she was a victim of Mr. Kamoshida. But was that all there was to it? Either way, closer inspection.
Oh, Greg, I also met the voice actor for her.
Goodbye.
Oh, yeah, didn't you say you met several people who voiced
Good
him?
number of them. She's also the voice of Sailor Venus in the anime.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, can hear it. I can hear it. I can definitely hear it.
Extended beam!
Honestly,
Shall we begin?
Lindsay, I love her performance as Venus.
The end of the hind.
See, I got her autograph for Venus, but I didn't get it for Makoto, so I'm kind of pissed. But now I gotta meet her again, and we keep missing each other because of times.
Sympathizing with the term
Following her because we're worried about her. We're nosy.
also became a way of referring to him as well.
I love that line so much.
Do you know the answer?
Kirby Lay is a wonderful individual.
No.
She actually donated all of her money to unemployed voice actors during the pandemic. Everything she made during the pandemic, she gave to other voice actors.
Ugh. That is wholesome to, you know, help other voice actors, especially in a time like that. Oh boy.
I'm Black actor for all the Crystal movies.
Yep.
The original voice actor.
What are your thoughts?
It'd be nice if we could get some info on the target before we went, though.
least brake isn't hitting auto or fast forward. Would have been really disappointing.
There's way too much pollen in it.
Track is back. Looks like they're really gonna bring the track team. Bring back the track team. The coach is gonna be Yamauchi too. The guy's basically Kamoshida Jr. I swear he's scheming something. Well, I guess I can look into that myself. Anyway, what are your thoughts on training today? I feel I could become closer with Ryuji than to the chariot. You know what? I think let's hang out with Ryuji. Let's go practice. Let's see, what do you want to practice? We'll figure it out. Anyway, go change. I'll race you to see who gets ready first.
I'm just gonna max out Ryuji for like half his morning.
Right. And Break, I will tell you this so you're not giving yourself a headache. You cannot hang out with An unless you your stats up. You go to her, she'll be like,
Sorry, it looks like I need more guts.
Alright, we'll definitely need to work on it.
well, the library is a good place to... Believe me, I got maybe 30 hours in the game. I'm like,
I can't do anything.
Guess it won't hurt to peek around the gym if they ain't here. Maybe we can. Uh-oh. Familiar voice. Nakaoda?
I'm sorry, it's not guts, it's kindness. Not that one. That's one of the hardest. But, it's doable.
What?
That's a little bull. Yeah, I mean, the track team's coming back, so you don't gotta fight. Shut up. I'm telling you, this piece of garbage sold us out. How do you think Kamoshida found out about your parents, Sakamoto? He's gotta be a snitch.
Whoa.
Hold up. Out of the way, Sakamoto. We'll beat the crap out of you if we need to. If you think that's gonna make you feel better, go for it. But you're gonna wish you didn't. Trust me, it really feels really bad looking back on crappy stuff you've done. Huh? Look, even if Nakaoda was working with Kamoshida, ain't it fine now? The thing's gone now, so you guys can just put this crap behind you. There's no reason to fight, yeah? We can't keep people around who are gonna try to undermine our team. But I didn't do anything. I wasn't working with Kamoshida. No matter how much you hit me, my answer's gonna stay the same. Oh yeah, we got proof. Yamauchi told us about it.
Huh?
Yamauchi? Come on, Bruh. We gotta get out of here. It'd be really bad if anyone else showed up. Nakaoka, crap, like you isn't welcome in our track team. You better remember that. You okay? What the heck was all that? Just stay out of this, Sakamoto. It has nothing to do with you. But when you hit Kamoshida, you were trying to hit all of us. You tried to work so hard to endure his bullcrap. You might felt relieved, but it only made life harder for us. Because of you, we've lost the one place we could vent our frustration. The one place we could really belong. Tensions got pretty high after that, and things kind of got rough from then. You really think it's all fine now, huh? Well, what if I told you they're right about me? What, would you still think it's fine if I was the one who told Kamoshida about your parents? Yeah. If you told him, you told him. I'm over all that stuff with my parents anyway. Besides, I've realized something, Nakaoka. I might have messed up with Kamoshida back then, but hanging on to the past ain't gonna help anything. I'm just gonna focus on being myself now, on being free. What you talking about? Free? Huh?
Hey,
You get what I'm trying to say? Yeah, absolutely. Right, he's the one who wasn't making any sense. I guess being free is like, it's like how I free when I'm talking to you, man. I don't get it. I don't know what else I gotta say. I just feel free. Huh? What, we're stuck on repeat or something? I feel like my bond with Ryuji is growing deeper.
Bryce is narrating it.
Alright.
Being a robot voice acting, let's go, Bryce. It paid off.
Alright.
Slippers. I voice a robot. How
No, but...
Alright.
Oh my god. She stinks already. What the flip, dude?
Man, that was some funny stuff. So much for training though, huh? Let's get out of here. We should go grab ramen on the way home. Yes, I know it's an M-rated game, but I still try not to swear.
You know you break.
Did you actually say Raymond?
Ramen!
No, I was gonna say, did you say ramen?
That would have been embarrassing. As someone...
It's a Raymond. I'm Break Gamer.
All that mess with the tri-team. Guess I was right about my gut feeling. No, excuse me. Nakaoko can get weirdly stubborn sometimes. He'll keep his mouth shut rather or not someone's punching him. Sounds like you two were close. Not really, but we put in a lot of work together back then. And I hate seeing groups driven apart from crap like this. And that thing, Yamauchi's name came up again. I swear, something about that dude is so shady. Okay, that's it. I'm gonna go do a full investigation. I'll hit you up if I find anything. Peace, peace.
Oh, I know what Break... Should we let Break figure it out, or should he save himself heartache, should I tell him?
About what?
One of his confidence. He hasn't...
What?
You haven't, Do you want the confident, or do you just want to figure it out on your own? I'm trying, like, because I just see you getting in for a road of hurt in the future and be like, why?
Sure.
Okay, let's one silver. On. Oh. Yeah, he won't find it. Just leave it as that. He hasn't unlocked her yet.
Oh yeah, I need to go to the library, so I might.
No, that's for your stats. You haven't even unlocked on yet. You need to do something in order to do that, or you can just wait. It's up to you.
I kind of want to see if I can get on before the end of the stream.
Okay, so she's gonna be out in the. Oh, you know you can explore Shibuya and stuff like that.
Yeah.
She is gonna be near the train station underground, and you gotta talk to her. And there's only certain days she shows up.
Okay. So shady. Yes, indeed, Zioria. I'm like.
You wanted to figure that out. You would go on the whole game.
I'm gonna.
I can't find her.
I'm gonna have choice feelings about shady people. All right, PR report. Have a report as your strategic image management representative consultant.
Oh my god. Let's go, Break Gamer. Show who's boss. Punch the screen, redeem.
No punching.
Punch the screen.
Crack the screen, and then he just nicks a new. Hey guy, pick up my new goal. Gonna get a new monitor.
I'm using a TV, so this is like a multi-$100 TV, so.
Just take your Pro Controller and throw it at the TV to get a nice.
No.
Just kidding.
I really wanted to tell you about it. Do you have time? Sweetheart, do you want to go meet up with Shima? Let's go see him. Alright, gotta go up to Shibuya. First, I gotta go meet up with
Now
Mishima.
that you mention it.
Eva is cool. One of my favorites.
We're meeting up with some fangirls today. All these are supposed to have some special ladies, right? I've never heard that before.
Really?
Phantom thieves are supposed to steal girls' hearts. Everyone knows that.
Actually,
Basically, I met some cool girls on the fan site, and we thought it would be fun to do an in-person meetup. Oh, that reminds me. They think we're just part of the fandom. I made up this whole story about how we stumbled onto the fan site one day, so let's stick to that. Don't spill the beans, okay? I'm worried about this. It'll be fine. I can be pretty tight-lipped when I want to be. I'm still worried. Either way, you should be excited about this. Mingling with
Okay,
your...
great. Can I tell you about...
Sure.
Okay, An can be found in the Shibuya Underground Mall on most days. She's available to hang out with school on Monday, Tuesday, and Friday. She'll be at the mall on Sunday during the day too, anytime when it's raining. But when you go to meet her, you're going to be let down because your kindness comes. So you have to kill two birds with one stone. You have to unlock her first, then you have to work on your stats. She's not an easy one to get, but she's her and two others I work the most on. What day is it?
Today is in-game Tuesday. Tuesday evening. I did lots of research today.
So all you want free time after she...
Apparently, if things go well, you might even take her...
Rick would have never found her. Oh my god, Rick would have
Huh?
never found her.
Pets are beating time. Hello? It's Mishi. It's, the guy who you met on the fan site. About our meetup. You're still at home? And what about your friend? Oh, yeah, no, we'll be waiting here. Wait, was that a train announcement? I could have sworn I just heard someone say Shibuya over a loudspeaker. Are you close by? Huh? Oh, no, I'm not calling you a liar.
yes.
Okay, yeah, maybe next time. Womp womp. So, both of them apparently got sick, so they're just gonna stay home. It seems like they're really into the idea of the uniform. Oh well, my bad. I was so busy with all the new form posts, I didn't have much time to vet them too much. It's not your fault.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks.
All right.
But all this aside, I have some really good info ready for you guys. I won't let you down. I proved just how useful I could be to the Phantom Thieves. Mishima seems extra motivated. I might be cutting the streams short. I am just getting tired all of a sudden.
All right.
Alright.
Oh, Ray. So, I'm reading. I think
Turn-
Ray unlocked her.
Turtle! Hey, how you doing, buddy? Hope your day's...
You unlocked her already,
it's-
but you can't hang out with her until you do level 2.
It's been awesome. It's been awesome. How's your Monday? Hope you had a wonderful weekend. We're just chilling, playing some Persona 5. I might be ending the stream shortly. I'm just getting tired. It wasn't supposed to turn out like this, though. I bet those girls would never have flaked on me if they knew I'm friends with the real live Phantom Thieves. Being a guardian of justice isn't so easy, huh?
Let's go home.
Exactly. Also, update to anyone who's not a part of the Discord about our scheduling.
It's its own thing, Turtle Pizza. Its own thing.
Friday is confirmed, we are doing a Mario Kart 8 Deluxe and Repo doubleheader, so it's actually going to be a lot of fun. Oh, James, sorry for dragging you out for no reason. People typically use an
Yeah,
alias
the
on.
anime and the manga is based on this game.
I'm ready for weekend. Oh, same. I'm already ready for this weekend. To be honest with you. Typical.
Just start doing it, right? It's Monday.
I know. I know. Like Garfield always hates Mondays. I'm just.
Mondays.
I want to experience the rest of the week before jumping the weekend.
I know. Some people say, "Break. Don't rush your life away. You got so much ahead of you."
So much you can't even level up to talk to On. Boo break. Boo break.
Boom. Right, I knew you'd feel the same way. Man, we could have met gotten some really valuable information. I liked how Shima was just like, I'm gonna slow down. Alright, I'll get back to mining. Trust me, everything's gonna turn out awesome. See ya. Alright. Our approval rating is 6.2%. I can't believe it. A school assembly during exam week? The heck are they thinking? It's the day after tomorrow, right? I wonder if it's going to be about Kamoshida again. I can't believe the school is messing with our schedule like this. I don't care what it's about. It has nothing to do with us students. I wish they'd stop dragging us into the mess. Dun dun dun!
Seems pretty rough.
Oh, that's in chat. I thought it was in the game. Don't ever do that again, Brady.
Bruh, slippers.
I thought it was in the game!
I think we're gonna call it. Once we get to the next save
Let me
point.
know if you want to do it for next stream. Go to the library and work on your kindness. You need level 2 kindness in order to hang out with On.
Now then,
Otherwise, you
let
won't
the
have
first
to.
day of Oh, no. It's reminding me back when I was in high school during our exams.
Go break gamer and get an A+.
Oh. Okay.
Oh wait, you can't get any help during the exams. Let's go break. Go.
You're gonna see why I think a lot of times I wasn't the best at school.
That doesn't look like it'll work.
Just remember, they go over stuff you've already done.
Dun dun dun. Crazy they have uniforms because our schools definitely don't don't unless you go to a private school or something like that. The closest thing we had right before I graduated is I think they implemented it in 10th grade. They had us wear lanyards with our name on it. I'm like, and then you have to keep it on all day, every day during school. This looks tough, but let's calm down and think it through. Provide the reason why me is viewed as a hero. Yeah, Yoshini had a brother, right? I think his name was... Oh.
He hasn't been paying attention the entire session.
Yeah. Wait. No. I can't do it. No. I'm not gonna cheat. Yoshini worked under... I'm not gonna pronounce the names. I am so bad at it. But they ended up coming in conflict, and in the end, when they had to oppose each other... Oh. Fuck!
Man, break.
I'm gonna be bonked, aren't I? Had a brother, it was...
Is he's focused on telling stories of his past, not focusing on the actual game lore.
Was that his name? I think his name was... Wait. Oh, this one, I can do that one. Alright. He did it for his brother. Come into conflict, oppose each other. There we go. But even though he lost... That's probably because people tend to sympathize less with figures in power and sympathize more with... a weak? Yeah, not just any weak person, though. People love rooting for an underdog who stands up to powerful oppressors. So the reason is treated as a hero is because he stood up against the powerful.
Yep.
You finished in time.
Ahem.
Oh. Alright, what's our percent? 6.1.
Let's
Good
get
job, Brady.
Are we going through the exams like... Oh,
Well, there is 3 days of exams, and
take a deep breath.
it's really hard, like, if you're gonna rely on your own core memory. You can you can't get any help because the internet is off. But what I did is I used Polygon, and they assisted me.
Well,
So it's up to you. You can struggle through this, or you can just, I'm Break Gamer and an exception.
I'm gonna try to not cheat.
Well, you're gonna have a lot of exams throughout this entire game. It all depends on what you want to do.
Because I'll admit this, when I was in first grade, I did cheat. And I regret it.
No one is gonna get break if you need assistance in a game, but no one is gonna call you out for it. Persona's pretty tough.
Alright,
But if you want to wing it and be Break Gamer, by all means go. I'm saying it gets harder as the game goes on.
which brain function is responsible for the phenomenon of seeing an illusion in this image?
The thing is, the game has gone over it during your question throughout the whole
Instruction.
That doesn't look like it'll work.
Which of the following maps can you paint without...
Oh, I forgot I was muted. Oops.
So I told
So
Blake
I just. Right.
he couldn't.
I heard you.
Yeah, okay.
I'm talking. I was saying. Usually in Persona, I tend to look up the in the middle of class questions and then exam questions I do on my own.
That's why I told Brady it is not a crime using internet when he's answering questions.
Because for Persona, it's not like I'm gonna know any of these anyway.
Does everyone have it? Then you may begin. Name the book that defined male factor as the chief factor in the progress of the human race. Compendium of Laws?
That doesn't look like it'll
The
work.
wonderful thing is he's not bombing them all. So I think you focus and use your memory break. I'm pretty sure you can get day 2 and 3 good.
What character archetype refers to a mysterious and seductive woman, typically with alternative motives? Demi Vettel.
Ooh, we can do this.
Did you just say Demi Vettel?
I probably did!
It's Femme Fatale, dude!
I butcher so much of it!
When I see a toe on a foot, I think they're knuckles.
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 Oh.
When I see an eyeball, I think they're earlobes. I'm Break Gamer.
Bruh. Here we go.
Wow, he's actually getting day 2. Whoops.
Slippers, are you behind?
A little bit. There's a delay.
Can't believe.
I think, he's probably more than a minute behind. At the...
Quite only 10 seconds back. Need refresh. Hold on.
Because I'm already past day 3.
We believe the mental health of our
Jesus, the freaking principal.
Oh, he's in the school assembly. Yeah, I was really behind. Sorry.
Joy. I do not like this guy in the slightest.
Isn't he hot?
I've been getting a lot of ads for the podcast too.
You're about to meet.
Whoa, his voice is sexy.
That's why.
So I will tell you, The guy who voiced this died of cancer a couple years ago.
Oh, that's heartbreaking.
Yep. Forgot her name. Erica Lindenbeck, who does another character in this game, is going to marry him.
Like, see, the only other character that I know I'm going off topic.
Also, Fire Emblem Three Houses, and in the other games. So.
I know there was a game I know a lot of people love playing called what was it, Resident Evil Village, and one of the sisters also died of cancer, I believe.
Billy Commence was very lucky.
Takuto Maruki.
My friend Ken, who's gonna re-debut as a VTuber in June, they met Billy Commence before it passed.
It's I'm already scared of this therapist. He's already bumped his head on the microphone.
That's funny.
He already bumped himself in the microphone.
You don't laugh about it. We're like voice crack. Like,
I'm laughing. I'm laughing.
Don't worry, he's cool.
I'm laughing though. I'm laughing. I'm laughing in a good way.
I guess I'm not really any good for helping with money problems.
Oh.
Thank you, Dr. Maruki.
Maruki. This is wild.
Yo.
And back to the
Supposed
church.
to actually give a shit about our mental health?
He the principal.
Well, our school's made national news. Maybe they figured they'd look even worse if they didn't do
I think
anything
it's
for
funny
us.
Brink hasn't even started hanging out with him. If I didn't tell him, he probably would have never hung out with him in 17.
After what's his name?
Maruki.
Maruki.
Yeah, wasn't that guy just basically clowning it up on stage? You really think he'll do us any good?
Were you G?
Oh.
Hey there. Sakamoto-kun and Takamaki-san, right? And that must make you.
James Cook.
Nice having Ryuji.
How do you know our names?
I'm scared.
Well, I was informed of certain students before beginning my tenure here.
I remember when Brink
Oh.
when Brink was here in Morgana. It was the funniest thing ever.
Yoshida.
I keep forgetting that what you
It must
named
have
you.
been especially
named
tough for
Joker
you
in
after
this
having
game.
just
Like,
transferred here.
what the heck?
You're quite the tough
He was
nut.
scared of Morgana when he first met Morgana. I thought that was the funniest thing ever.
So, what do you want with us?
Ah, yes, I'd forgotten.
You're
I know I
You're so,
already
like,
offered my services to
worried
the
about
students
stuff.
earlier.
You'd think you were in a
Usually be
horror
interested in
game.
counseling.
I think I almost feel like that, but I shouldn't be. I need my mindset to be like, because this is an RPG.
Yes. Every
I need to feel.
Nope, not at all.
Huh?
Oh, I actually have footage of TikTok of Brink Gamer playing a horror game, and I made myself into demon.
Hey, Slippers. You may have a chance to see more of that Friday, so.
You were
What is the plan Friday again? I didn't
So,
get it.
so I'll even explain to the chat. So, at 8 o'clock, we'll go live, but we're going to be going live for a longer period. So, from 8 to 10, we're going to do Mario Kart 8 once again. And then after that, we're going to immediately go into Repo. And joining us...
After, oh damn, you're saying I'm late.
Yeah, so I think... I want to say right now, in this collab, it's going to be me, Mish Peesh, Dizzy, and probably a few others. So this
You
is...
really want to play a horror game that late, Brink?
Let's go, Brink Gamer. This will inspire him to do a 24-hour one day. Let's go.
So, it's going to be a lot of fun.
come to my office.
Because it'll be my first experience, and I hear a lot of crazy stuff that has been done in the game.
Oh, you just got a clip, post to TikTok, so then I can roast the crap out of it.
But there's still
plenty to be had.
I think there was a clip of me, I don't know if I uploaded it on TikTok, of me screaming in fear therapy.
Yeah, I duetted that and I was in a demon voice. I have that. Hi guys, I'm Break Gamer.
To be frank, I've been explicitly ordered to provide counseling to the students directly involved with Mr. Kamoshida. It's in the school's interests.
The school's interest, huh?
I know that asking you to be open with a complete stranger like myself is a lot. Making a stranger wouldn't do you any good either. Might as well turn it into a worthwhile experience. Ooh, I know. If you attend my counseling sessions, I'll teach you different ways to improve your mental acuity.
Oh,
Ways to hone your concentration before exams, or not getting nervous on dates.
Next spring break. No.
How's that sound?
If he wants to hang out with On, give the side if he
Mental training. I make good
Break
use of this.
literally said he wanted to.
There's also snacks.
You don't have to, Brad.
All right, enough with the snacks.
Enough with the snacks.
So, which way are you leaning?
No harm in a little chat.
I guess it'd just be more trouble for us if we didn't go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
might as well.
Really? Then I guess it's a deal. I'll be in the nurse's office. Feel free to come by whenever it's convenient for you.
Well, we should get going.
Yep, let's skedaddle.
I'll see you later.
Preston's calling and there's 15 minutes left.
Thanks for taking my counseling into consideration. Now that we have a deal, I promise I'll do my best to help you.
I made a deal with my rookie. And fast forward to the future.
Hey guys, I'm Break Gamer. I'm gonna call it cutscenes. Oh!
Like how he's just like,
It's hard to believe an ordinary high school student.
future.
One would need a heart of steel, unaffected by outside influences, and prepared to act without hesitating. There has to be someone who helped strengthen your mental state. Sound like somebody you know?
My goodness, it's
Give
Break
me a
Gamer
name.
playing Persona 5 finally.
Be like, give me a name. All right, it's Say.
I am thou. Thou art
Sai, I mean, I butchered the names, I know.
you, thou.
I butchered the names so badly.
It breaketh thy chains of captivity.
I apologize.
Birth of the Counselor Persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that
Alright,
shall lead to
we'll
freedom and new power.
This is gonna be the playthrough.
Yeah, I'm so bad at it, and mind you, I really want to learn Japanese.
All right.
You can do it if you really try, Break Gamer.
Cause
Name Break. What's his name? Break. What's his name?
Maruki,
You
Ryuji.
said it correctly.
Sorry for keeping you like this. Well
Or
then,
Ruki.
Because I have a couple Japanese gaming collector books I've been reading, and I just don't understand the language.
Okay,
At
quiet
least you
down.
have Japanese collector books. I thought you were gonna be like,
I have Japanese games and collector editions, and I don't.
no, that does not count.
Have an addendum to the earlier assembly regarding the counseling you've all been offered. The counter will be available to you starting after the school today in the nurse's office. Dr. Maruki will only be posted here through November, so be sure to speak with him soon if you feel the need. For the majority of it, it's your choice whether you not to see him, but there's a few students I'll speak with later. Hint, hint, I already know who they might possibly be. The school's decided visits to Dr. Maruki will be for these individuals. Wait for it! Oh wait. Yo, you guys gonna go for it? What, the counseling? Kinda sounds like we're gonna be forced to. I told Maruki I would do it, but I don't know if I'm really being into the idea, you know? Let's do it. Yeah. Probably better not draw more attention to ourselves anyway. I think I'm gonna try going today. Counseling, eh? Lady On's right. Make sure you visit him so you don't draw any attention to yourself today. Oh, never.
Wait, you're gonna need counseling after this game break?
Yeah.
Yes.
I think at the rate the story's going, I think we are going to be pushing it to 10, so...
Rick's like, I'm gonna end early, eh, guys? We're gonna be cut soon.
Oh wait, it's the JRPG. Time to get carpet bombed with cutscenes.
Yeah, it's not a bad time. Not at all. It's always a good time, so as long as I'm not already listening to a student. I'm so glad. Bruh. I'm already losing it, chat. I'm already losing it.
Go Break Gamer, let's go Break Gamer. He's totally avoiding important things. Let's go Break Gamer.
I'm glad you're here. Would you care for a snack? No. I'm on a diet.
Well,
shall we get started? Oh, but first, just relax, alright? I'm only here to listen to whatever you wish to talk about.
Yes.
Sure. Although, I really only have one thing on my mind right now, anyway.
Also, Break, are you kidding? I absolutely adore sweets.
I know, I remember she... my brain is so breaking right now.
That's right, Gamer. I'm not even paying attention to important stuff right now.
But don't force yourself...
At least you're on brand.
But don't force yourself...
Your brain is breaking.
Break's brain is breaking. But don't force yourself into talking with me. You could even just grab some snacks and be on your way if you want. Haha. No, it's alright. I know I need to talk to someone about this anyway. That is, if you're willing to listen to the super long story. I absolutely am. Take all the time you need. I see. That's just such a horrible thing to do to someone. That's why I want to get even with him. Which, for Shiho. And... At first I thought Kamoshida ought to face the same fate as Shiho was going to put herself through. But what? Later I realized that wasn't right. If he did take his own life, it wouldn't undo Shiho's suffering. In fact, it just gave him the easy way out.
Right.
Is that so? You know, you are quite the wise, level-headed young woman, Takamaki-san. I think you got the wrong... Nope, in fact, I think you're wiser than I was at your age. I wasn't anywhere near as mature as you are now. It's not like I did anything special, though. I hadn't gone through my own share of hell. I don't think I'd be so mature about it. I see, so what's on your mind now? Right now? I'm just hoping Shio will get better quickly. We both suffer a lot, but I just want to get back to laughing and having fun together like we used to. At this point, I just don't give a rat's butt about Kamoshida.
Yeah.
Now that's a happy outlook. You can't change the past, but you still want to keep your chin up and press onward. Is that the gist of it? Yeah, that sounds about right. I mean, it'd definitely be better if none of this had happened at all, but...
Right.
I definitely agree with you there. But it's impossible to wipe every tragedy from history.
Yeah.
If only, right? Everyone would be so much happier if we could actually do that. Ding dong bing bong. Oh, I've lost track of time. We should wrap things up from today. Thank you so much for coming to see me. Oh no, thank you. I feel tons better now that's off my chest.
Be careful, okay?
Good to hear it.
By the way, question.
Yes?
Do you want to know if any confidant you forgot to get the royal content at the end before, before you do that?
Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, But can we wait? Can we wait until the next episode because I'm probably gonna forget.
Yeah, alright.
Perfect. I'll try to remind you Wednesday.
Great. You have me, you have Min, and you have Storm. We will make sure you will not get locked out of the game, so
Okay,
don't
I'm
worry.
gonna get going.
Because you have encountered a confidant that you need to do in order to... Actually, yeah, I think you need to do it in order to reach the royal heart.
No. He's correct.
Okay.
So just hang out with the counselor as much as you can.
Translation. You Maruki's confidant.
Okay. I can do that.
Whenever you can, I'll even text you and be like, hey, don't worry, I got a whole long game to go, so Jim, Storm, and I will not let you make dumb choices. So don't worry. It's in red, it tells you where he is.
Alright. Thanks, guys. I appreciate you so much.
So here's my question for you, Ray, while we're at it, since Storm opened a can of worms. Do you want to level up on it all or not and just keep going through the game?
I do want to level up on, but like I've said before, we'll probably wait until Wednesday.
I'm just letting you know you need to do stuff with your stats in order to hang out with her. She will not hang out with her. So that's another episode. That's why I said, hey, you have to get your kindness up in order to trigger her and have her text you.
How are you?
Okay.
That's more difficult than Maruki.
It's good to get your stats up in general.
Kindness is the most difficult one to level up with. You can do it.
Funny enough, you want to know which stat I wound up taking the longest to raise?
Which one?
Which one? Guts?
This is actually super easy. This is so easy.
Well,
exploit the baseball game. Drake was on it.
I didn't use the baseball game that much.
I did. It raises you +5 with cuts on that thing.
Alright, so let's just be calm and just answer honestly. Thank you. I think I've gotten a good grasp of the situation you're in. Well, full disclosure, the school gave me a brief rundown of the circumstances surrounding your transfer here. It's in the past. Did you have to force yourself to accept everything that happened? No, that doesn't seem to be it.
So...
Now that you've told me more about yourself, I think I've realized something. It seems like you've largely been able to reconcile your internal world with your external one. I should note that's really, truly impressive. Even most adults can't reliably manage that. How to put it, you know how everyone has an internal reality? Some conception of themselves they're striving for.
For example?
Like wanting to be a model student, or wanting to be loved or relied on. That kind of thing. But that idealized reality and the one that's in actuality are often far apart. That gap is responsible for a lot of people's pain. Not everyone can ace their exams, and not everyone can be the heroes they wish to be. You've already been through so much that kind of suffering is usually enough to twist people into dark places. But you're standing up to it, and confronting a tough, painful reality to me, that's incredibly admirable. Then again, maybe that's a little weird from you. Admirable. Then again, maybe that's a little weird for you to hear from a guy you just met, huh? But it sounds right. Not even any deflecting self-deprecation. You're really strong.
I'm sorry.
Well, let's see. Sorry this went longer than I expected. Somehow, the conversation just took on a life of its own, I guess.
Say.
Hey, I've actually got one last request. Do you mind?
You know,
I'm actually doing certain research along with my duties as a counselor. It's not quite like counseling, but more like a type of psychological treatment. Basically, it's a project to learn more about people's metaphorical hearts. What they think, how they feel.
How about it?
If I get far enough with it, I think I'll be able to help a lot of people, so... I'll need more details.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry. I guess my point is I'd like to ask you to help with that research. All you have to do is listen to my theories and then tell me if they spark any ideas or realizations on your end. Please, anytime is good for me. I can work around your schedule. And, I got a lot of snacks too. You can have them. They're yours. Okay. Really? Yes, you're a lifesaver.
Well,
Let's see. I know maybe I could teach you some tips on mental training. I happen to know a lot on the subject. I'm sure I could cook up a special regimen for you. If you're dedicated enough, I'm sure you can draw out your full potential.
thank you.
Okay, I guess that's our second deal. I feel like my bond with Maruki is growing deeper.
I feel like my bond is growing deep. Break it.
Alright.
Alright, so we're at a rank 2 already.
Okay.
Detox X.
So I'm gonna tell you so you're not overwhelmed. You have till November to max them out.
So we got
Now got plenty of time. Plenty of time.
So we're still in the month of It's Gonna Be May.
It's gonna be May. Yes, I would. If I were you,
It is gonna be May soon.
I would worry a little bit about Aunt because you should already been hanging out with her right now.
Should do it.
I know you want to help.
I know. I'm
Yeah.
just like
Alright, first off. Thanks to Maruki's mental training, my mind feels stronger.
Alright.
Alright, my max HP is increased by 5. Excellent. Oh, and here, never a bad time for a snack, right? Non-static gum.
Well, see you.
Alright, thanks for your help.
Snack, and then I'll like replenish your SP when you're out.
Alright.
Man,
You really spent a long time talking to Maruki. Look how late it is. Well, if you think the sessions are worthwhile, you should try going again sometime. But we should definitely get some sleep for tomorrow. Tomorrow's the last day of your exams.
Game. Game.
I am saving. I am saving. And then I'm saving again. I'm saving again.
You literally went through the whole session with not a single save.
Oh my god, did he really not save?
Nope, I didn't save at all. And we're almost at time already, so 21.
Game crashed or something, like...
I think the internet must have had a connection issue. Wow.
Yeah, you saw that earlier in the stream, remember?
Yes. And I just thought it was a crash. I legit thought it was a crash. But then I thought, no, it would just crash the whole game, but... Alright.
Doesn't require internet to play.
I know, but I know sometimes you can use the
That's only when doing quizzes. And then if you're stuck, seeing what the rest of the world did, spending their time wisely.
Alright, so
That's it.
let me turn the switch off.
Yeah, it breaks almost 25 hours into the game.
Well, 21 and a half hours.
Well, there's a point of no return now because you played like...
Anywho, chat. That is going to be the end of tonight's stream. I hope you guys enjoyed. Next time we'll be live is on Wednesday for more Persona 5. So...
Wait, so we're gonna be live Wednesday for 5 Persona? Let's go.
Yes, or it should be Royal 5 Royal Persona.
It's like 5 royal persons. Yep.
Alright, so let's see who is live. So we can raid. I'm hoping someone I recently met is on. Let's see.
I heard Joe after work got 2 Nintendo Switch 2s. I think he's joking.
I think that might, but then again, who knows?
He did say he was violent, so he did yell.
You know what? I think I have someone else in particular. And okay, I think we already have the person in mind. So the person who we're going to be rating, I don't think I've rated her before, but she has, and I believe that is a Chris raid. Chris, how you doing, buddy? So before
Chris just watched WWE. He's gonna tell you everything about it.
So just heads up, we already have a raid target. So the person who we're raiding, I had a chance to compete with them in the Traders game. She is a book author.
By break, I am good. Just played some extreme solo snipes.
Oh, nice. Hope that went well, my friend. In fact, she just recently. In fact, she is in the process of releasing her new book called Danger of the Light. I actually have 2 of her books behind me. Hold Your Peace. No, I bought them. I bought them with my own money. Hold Your Peace. And A Tale of Isolated Panic. So, all right.
When I was younger, I used to throw books break, and my mom said, "Don't throw books. Books are our friends."
So we're gonna go say hello. Oh, no wins, but had fun. I love your positivity. So we're gonna go say hello to the one and only Oracle of Dusk. So, copy and paste the raid message. Let's go show some love to. Let's go show some love to Oracle. She is freaking awesome. Definitely, if you love like just chill sessions, like writing streams and whatnot, I think you will love Oracle of Dusk. So, alrighty, guys, we'll see you guys Wednesday. Until then, you guys are freaking awesome. Stay positive. You always make my freaking day. Peace.
Peace.